Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to another launch show here as part of our 100k giveaway. My name is Natalie Eagleton, I'm going to be the host for this hour. Jess is in the production area. Good morning Jess, how are you?
I'm alright.
And over in the demonstration station ready to craft with this absolutely gorgeous kit is Cat. Good morning Cat.
Morning.
Good morning. This is a beautiful collection. And we have got so many giveaways.
It is incredible, isn't it?
It is mental. Our 100k giveaway continues. Be prepared to be absolutely dazzled by our beautiful butterfly jewel collection. This includes, this kit, if you got it all, £40 worth of freebies. That's an incredible saving, and you could be getting it all just by purchasing some of the things today. Before we get to all of that though, and all the good giveaways, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. This is huge as well. We're giving you our Spring is Here Ultimate Collection. There's two lucky winners. You're going to get the full little book. You're going to get this huge decollage kit. Look how chunky this is. And the coordinating inserts. Two winners. All we need you to do is answer this question. Like, share and comment. The Imperial State Crown consists of how many jewels in total? Is it A, over 3,000? Is it B, over 2,000? Or is it C, over 4,000? Like, share and comment for your chance to win. And we'll announce the winners as always on Friday's show. Okay, let's have a look at this gorgeous kit then, shall we? Have a look at these beautiful cards. How beautiful are those makes? There are so many gorgeous cards there that the design team have made. So thank you so much to our external team because the cards are beautiful. We're going to start off with our Butterfly Jewel Topper collection. Now this is absolutely stunning. The colours are beautiful. The designs are so luxurious. The foiling is breathtaking. £19.99 for you to get your hands on this gorgeous butterfly jewel collection. Not only are you getting this though, if you buy the Topper collection, we're also going to give you the little book absolutely free. So you're getting that £9.99 little book for absolutely free. You're going to get two toppers. Two of each topper in the set though, and let's have a look through it all individually as well because there's so much beautiful artwork in here. This is the Precious Emerald, and you can see you've got those beautiful dazzling green colours in here. For a very special someone, may all your wishes come true, wishing you the best of luck. Today is all about you, happy birthday, and just because are some of the sentiments that we've got within that one. And then the cardstock is beautiful. This one is your foil cardstock. You've got that beautiful edge on there, and then this one is your beautiful plain cardstock, but there's nothing plain about this. This is beautiful. The designs, the textures, the colours, everything about it is stunning. The next one we have for you is the Eternal Sapphire. So this one's got all of those beautiful deep blue tones in here. The large topper says, you are like a rare gem, shining bright and adding a little sparkle to every day. On your special day, get well wishes and forever yours are the fantastic sentiments on this one. Really nice large oval designs on here as well. Your foil cardstock has this beautiful top border strip on here. Absolutely dazzling in the light there. and then this is your other piece of cardstock that goes with that kit. You can be fussy cutting around these butterflies, popping them out, giving them so much more dimension as well. This is the third of the toppers. This one is your Quartz Romance, and again, a really nice mix of sentiments. Have a beautiful day. You are my today, tomorrow, and my forever. Sent with love. You make everything sparkle as well, are some of the sentiments included on that one. And you have a really nice mix of shape sentiments on here as well. Beautiful designs that work so well. With this kit, you've got the little embellishment toppers on here as well, and that border strip too. Again, another really striking piece of cardstock. Great for foldbacks, great for gatefolds as well. So much detail within that marble effect that we've got in the background there too. And then this is your fantastic cardstock. Again, that glittery moment that we've got in this, it just dazzles and sparkles and shines no matter which sort of topper or piece of cardstock that you look at. Our final topper for you in here is your Amethyst Dreams. We have got 4 fantastic oval toppers, arch toppers, sorry, for you in here. Follow your dreams, they know the way. Happy birthday, flutter by wishes, and thinking of you are just some of the sentiments that we have on this set for you. And then again, really, really nice detailed border strip. On this one, we have got the corner borders here as well with those absolutely dazzling butterflies. So $19.99 is going to get you that topper collection, which is a fantastic price. However, if you buy it today during our giveaway deals, then you're also going to receive the fantastic little book for absolutely free. And I'll flick through this for you. It's a square little book. The artwork is incredible. There are 20 different designs for you in here, and you're going to get 6 of each of them. The fussy cutting capabilities in here is incredible. You're going to be able to do all of your little book techniques from your little book handbook with these. There's absolutely loads and loads of phenomenal designs within this one. Really, really nice artwork. Again, following all of those core dual tone colorways that we have used throughout this whole collection. It is really, really stunning, and a collection that I think that everyone is going to have to will be popping in their baskets, because it is so pretty and it's going to work for so many different occasions that you come across in your card making. And everyone knows that everybody loves a butterfly. So that is your free little book coming to you when you purchase your topper collection. And I'll share with you some of the card makes as well that have been made by the team. Some of these will use extra elements that we've got coming up on the show as well. This one is by Jenny, an absolutely gorgeous cat flap there. Love the way she's used that design to bring in all of those different toppers. This is a stunning gatefold by Claire. She's used 2 of those images on the front and then 1 of the images in the middle. Another little sneak peek of something we've got coming up as well for you. And this is beautiful. This one's by Sam. She's used some of the fantastic designer papers and some of that gorgeous glitter adorable scoreable we've got coming up in the show. I love this one. It's so clever, and I don't know if you can see, get a little bit closer, the levels and layers that have been used with the shaped square stitch nesting die on this one as well to do a really, really fancy design. We've got some beautiful easels. This is gorgeous, again by Claire, absolutely stunning. This is a really nice one using those toppers alongside some of the double-sided papers we've got coming up. This is another really pretty one as well. I love how that topper is just on the edge of that design there. This is a very fun gatefold with that sort of triangular front. Gorgeous make by Sam there. And then we have another beautiful one here as well by Leanne. An absolutely stunning twisted easel. Look at the designs and things we've got on that. Absolutely beautiful. So the Butterfly Jewel Topper Collection is $19.99. That's going to come with your free little book. If you want to purchase the little book by itself as well, you absolutely can do. You're just going to pay $9.99 for that. And you can also get our topper sets individually. They're £3.99, or you can get them on a deal of £5 for £4. So loads of different options for you to get this in your basket. But let's go over to Kat for our first demo, shall we?
Okie dokie. So we are going to go with the beautiful Amethyst Dreams, and I'm going to do one of my favourite styles when I've been working with arches recently, which is like a triple easel.
Nice.
On an 8x4. So I'm going to start with this. We are going to take our front down to just 3 inches. So we're going to take an inch off the bottom. And then we are going to cut along this section. We're going to cut 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that's right. We're going to cut 2 3-inch squares just over the score line on either side. And that'll leave us a 2-inch section in the middle. And then we are going to score these, and I'm sure it's from in a diagonal on our so it's going to sit in. No, I knew she'd do it the wrong way. Let's go again. From the outside in. So it sits that way. So again, let's see if we can get it right on this one. So I'm just lining those points up here and from the outside in. And then we can just take this one down to the score line and score that there. And we're creating this fun triangular easel. And we've got lots of options for sticking on our lovely arch toppers now. So we're going to go over to our mirror and we're going to do ourselves a 4x8 mirror mat. And then we're going to take the foil cardstock and we're going to make the most of this beautiful foiled edge border that we've got here. So if we take this to 3 notches under the 4 and then 3 notches under the 8.
Good morning to everyone who's joining the show today, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. There's lots of love for this collection. There's lots of questions about whether in terms of shipping, whether we're shipping to the US yet. I do believe that we're still shipping to the US, but it's just certain items that you can purchase. So if you would like more details on that, contact customer service. They'll be happy to help. But I think everything that we have on the show today, you can purchase and we can ship to the US. So all of this brand new collection you will be able to get.
So we have just mat and laid that up. We're going to let that dry down and we're just going to check the size of our toppers here. So I'm going to need some little mirror mats for these. So we know those squares are 3x3. So if we bring them, we do one 3x3 square and we should be able to get enough for both of the triangles out of here. And then pop that on the diagonal. And then when we are cutting our layer for this, what you want to do, because we've got that extra line in the middle, is come another 1.5 notches under. So we're coming 4.5 notches under with this square, under the 3. And again, if we cut that on the diagonal,
lots of people asking when the Little Book competition is going to be announced as well. Do we know that, Jess? We have chosen. Dan has chosen a winner though. He chose a winner yesterday. So I'm sure we will find out shortly when that's going to be.
Exciting. So we are just going to mat and layer these up. I don't think we'll need to do one for the middle section because I think our arch will probably cover the whole of it, but we will just double check. So we are going to pop that on there and then we can add these to the base. sure that's nice and straight. So we get that on there, and this is where your construction glue is really, really useful when you're doing things are a little bit of a different shape to usual, just to make sure everything's lined up perfectly. And we pop that on, and we'll get our base on while we're here as well, if I can find it under my mess. And we'll keep this darker edge down to the bottom with the foil going across them. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And we just pop that in place. Now we're going to decide, I'm going to use the actual like centre topper. I don't know whether to switch that out, even though it's a little bit bigger. So what I'll do is I'm going to take the two of the bigger toppers, just me because I like it being even on each side, and then I've got the smaller one in the middle.
Nice.
Let's give you some foam pads. And again, I'm just going to pop my foam pad on here so I know it's going to be
nice and hidden.
And we can pop that there, and the other one on this side.
It looks so good already.
Them up. I do think there is actually a size difference, but never mind. And then we can pop this on here. Again, let's do it with a foam pad just to give it a little bit more stand out. But we're just going to pop this down, make sure that's all fully covered. And we're going to have this really fun kind of detail design there. And we have got ribbon strips on here that we can use as our
stopper. Always handy when you've got little ribbon strips. All those the little button elements actually will work. Be quite handy when you do.
Yeah, especially with one like this, when we've got those two on the side. Yeah. I'm sure we'll find a way to work them in a moment as well.
And there's so many fantastic gemstones that we've got that will work with this. Your shimmer, your glitter. You're going to want to be pulling all of those gems out.
100%. So many other things that you've got in your stash as well.
Oh, we've had a little bit of an announcement as well. Lisa has said we will announce on Friday the little book winner. So that will be Friday when we're going to find out that information.
That's exciting. Now, my ribbon strip isn't quite long enough to stretch across, so what I've just done is cut it in half, and we will hide the middle with a topper or a sentiment. There's always a way.
Michelle said I made an easel yesterday and I stuck my foam pads on the back of the topper in the wrong place. Oh. We all do it. I do it all the time.
Yeah, me too. There's a reason we never show you the back of our cards on here.
Yeah.
Because they're not always the prettiest. So like I said, we've got that gap there, but you have got all these beautiful toppers now. So we'll take the happy birthday and we can pop that back in the middle again.
No one will ever know.
And nobody will know. So you can always extend those borders if you're making your bigger cards. We can pop that in the middle there. Let's line it up with this thing. And then sometimes you just want to give these an extra press down.
Oh my goodness. This looks so good. That foiling as well.
It does,
I love that foiling.
Works so good. And let's go in with those little, we don't actually need them because the triangles sit working on that stopper there. So let's add these to the bottom corners of the design, just to bring in a bit more elements. So we can pop one there.
How cute.
And one on the other side. And I think collections like this are really designed for more is more.
More is more, definitely.
Kind of cards.
Definitely.
And even though it's only an 8x4, I think it is.
It's so pretty.
Cute.
Look at those easels as well. I love it. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
Gorgeous card. Lots of people loving that one. Right, next up we have our card inserts. Now, these are $8.99. They're 150 GSM, and you are going to get 8 different designs, 3 of each, so you can see they are really nice fresh white images, and you've got the beautiful butterflies on here in a range of different sort of layouts, which are going to work perfectly in your card makes. We've then got some of these gorgeous like marble effect images in our essential colours as well that work with the kit. So £8.99 if you want to get them. However, you buy your inserts, you are going to get your backing papers absolutely free, and these are stunning. There's 8 designs in here. They are single-sided. They're on 140 satin paper, and you are going to get a mix of sort of like that beautiful marble design, and then you've got these gorgeous gemstones. 3 of each of the different designs are going to come your way. This is a huge pack to get for free. 24 sheets of backing papers, absolutely free when you buy those inserts for £8.99. It's such a phenomenal deal, so make sure you are adding this one into your baskets if you like it. So many incredible designs in there. £8.99 for those. Then we have our stunning designer card pack, gorgeous glitters. Now this is an exceptional addition. Let's pop that on there. These ones are beautiful, really gorgeous glittery images. You are going to get 2 of each different design in here, and there are 6 different colorways, all that match perfectly again with this kit. We've got those fuchsias, those purples. You're going to get your golds as well included in this one, and because they are featured in the blues and the greens, we've got that silver for you as well. So if you'd like to get that, £6.99 for that. Can you believe it? That price is crazy. £6.99. And if you buy the designer card pack, gorgeous glitters, we're going to give you the adorable scoreable pack absolutely free. So these are colours we have chosen from our 2025 colours that work perfectly. So we've got pink pizzazz, we've got cherry blossom, we have got our sweet pink, the lavender. You are also going to get your royal plum, the crushed grape, your midnight blue, we've got the cobalt blue, the arctic ice, the fresh green, green tea, and also your bottle green. So gorgeous selections of adorable scoreable there. You can buy it £5.99, but why buy it when it's coming to you absolutely free when you buy your glitter adorable scoreable designer card pack. Incredible deal there. Next we have acetate. Actually, I'll show you some cards and then we're going to show you the acetate. So here are cards that use some of those elements that we have just shared with you. So those backing papers, that glitter cardstock. This one also features the little book page. This one was created by Lynn. Then we've got this beautiful circle easel card here, gorgeously made by Gareth. You can see there's a little bit of acetate hidden in the background there. This is stunning. This butterfly has been fussy cut out from here. Of course, Sam has done that because she's just as crazy as all of us here. Beautifully fussy cut out. There's so much dimension in that image there. And you could be doing that a number of different times with the butterfly designs that you've got. There's also a really nice one here by Gareth where he's chopped it into little sections, done cat's technique there. And then there is one of the verses that is coming up later in the show. This is a gorgeous one, again, using those papers. That glittery, adorable scoreable with the little book pages. Dawn created that one. And then we've got another fussy cutting one by Gareth here. He's actually used the full A4 sheet to create his card blank from, and then he's used the backing papers and a little book page and one of those verses on the front as well. So if you want to get those, £6.99, and you're going to get the adorable scoreable completely free. Then we have our acetate for you. And these are stunning. So we're going to start off with the foiled and die cut butterfly sheets. Now you are going to get 8 sheets here of your butterflies. There's a range of different sizes. Did anyone count how many butterflies you get in total? I'm sure someone will have done that.
192.
192 individual die cut butterflies on gorgeous acetate. Look how stunning they are. You could have these on, so there's so many cards that use these as well. So 8 of these fantastic sheets are coming to you. There's loads of different sizes in there, and there's a total of 192 die cut butterflies. You just pop them out of the sheets. They're on 220 micron acetate, so it's really heavyweight acetate, so you're going to be able to use that on lots of different things. If you buy the die cut butterflies for $9.99, then madness, I know, because this is acetate, you're also going to receive your A4 printed acetate for free, absolutely free. So we've got the corner swirls there. We've got the gorgeous, delicate, detailed edges. We've got your butterfly border. Put that one the right way around. Really nice butterflies across the edge there. We have got this gorgeous panel. This works great for sort of like half front cards. And then you've also got your all over edge to edge design. So there's 6, oh, it says 8.
Oh, that's the die.
Oh, sorry. There's 6 different designs in here. You're going to get 2 of each, so there's 12 sheets in total. So buy the butterflies, get the acetate completely free. So for $9.99 there, you're getting 22 sheets of acetate. $9.99. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy deals. And some fantastic makes that have been made with the acetate and the acetate butterflies as well. We've got this gorgeous pop-up box by Sam, really, really nice, and it shows how well this the acetate is construction weight and is going to work with these butterflies as well. This is a beautiful make as well by Sam, really gorgeous shaped card blank here. Such a fun design to create, but the butterflies really just elevate that design there, and using that glittery cardstock in the background. A gorgeous front card here by Shabnez. I really, really like the acetate background in there as well, and just adding the butterflies on top too creates a really nice effect. This one is so simple and so beautiful. Jessica created this one, and it really showcases that kaleidoscope of butterflies just flying up through the design. It is stunning. This is a gorgeous make as well by Lynn, just popping it on the front of the card. Really, really simple, and a beautiful sentiment there that is coming up in the third part of the show. This is stunning as well by Leanne. I really, really love the way the butterflies are just surrounding the sentiment there in the middle. And then if you want to get super fancy, you can be using these alongside your little book pages. This one has been created by Dawn. She's extended, I think it's cardstock, and then the butterflies have been cut out and added on from the little book pages, and then the butterflies, you can see, have been added over the top there as well in the corners too. So absolutely gorgeous box frame there from Dawn as well. So many things you're going to be getting completely free when you order the butterfly jewel. And just to let you know, these offers only are running this week. So if you want to get this collection and you want to save yourself £40 worth of goodies, then you need to go onto the website hunkydorycrafts.co.uk and get this kit before the end of the week. Okay, we're going to go back to Kat for another demo.
Yay! Okay, so let's use some of those freebies. Some of the things you're paying for as well, but some of those freebies.
Some of the freebies.
Yeah, so we are going to use our little book. We're going to use some acetate, I think. I don't know. I might be lying about that. We'll see where we get up to. I am going to take some of this beautiful glitter adorable scoreable. We're going to use this to make our card base. So we're going to cut it down to 7 inches. And then we're going to take this strip that we've got at the bottom here, and we're just going to make this an inch. So we can work with that again later, just to keep it nice and even. And then we're going to take both of these pieces down to 11. Just on here. I'm going to keep that one flat, and then we're going to add this one back on our trimmer, and we're just going to score 2 lots of 1 inch onto each end of our cardstock.
You'll have to bear with the beeping. That was me putting the air conditioning on.
It was needed, to be fair.
It's getting stuffy in here now. Definitely didn't feel as warm this morning, but I can see from looking outside the window the sun has definitely made an appearance.
It is blazing.
It's hotting up out there again.
It is. So, once you've put them in, you should have 2 1-inch panels at either end and then a 7 by 7 inch section in the middle. And we're just going to fold these back. And we've got a nice big window to put our main focus, which is going to be our little book page in the middle there. I'm also going to bring in some of our beautiful papers. So to decorate this up, I'm going to take one 6 by 6 section as a layer for the middle, and then I'm going to do my outer panels. We are going to do, how tall is it? It's 7 inches, isn't it? So I'm going to go 6 3/4, and it's an inch wide. So if we take this to 3/4 across, and you want to do 2 of them, I've already done one in advance, and then we're going to take our beautiful papers as well that match this absolutely stunning. So we'll do 1 to 3 notches under the 6 by 3 under the 6. For our square piece, and then for our other one we're going to come 3 notches under that 3/4 by 3 notches under that 6 3/4, and we should end up, she did think she'd done one of these already. Let me find it somewhere hidden in my pile. Let's make sure it's the same. And we'll just pop this on here. And then I'm going to leave my front panel. I might layer that up in a bit, but I just want to double check how things are looking when I've done all this. So let's get this one on here.
How well does everything coordinate though? It's my favourite thing.
It's so beautiful, isn't it? Like I said,
I love the fact that because we knew that we were going to do a big sort of like giveaway with this collection, it was designed specifically. So everything that you see here, all the bits you can buy, all the bits that you're going to get for free, we really spent time making sure that everything worked so well together. And I think it's why it makes it such like a more is more collection.
Absolutely.
Because everything is just magnificent.
So we're going to pop that in there to help bring our eye down to our main focal piece. And I'm going to pop these on while I've got them here to the sides as well. Do you know what? Just to eliminate things moving about, let's pop these on with some tape. On the sides like that. And like I said, once you start looking at it, it all looks like
it just looks so pretty.
Match made in heaven. So we'll take these down the sides like that, and then we're going to move on to our little book page. So I have got a square mirror mat. I've got one little book page that I'm going to pop on here, but what I'm actually going to do is I do want to use tape because I want to cut the centre section out. This one is absolutely beautiful, but it is a little bit too fussy for fussy cutting. So it's how else
and stuff
can I make this come to life? So what I'm going to do is, just to add a bit of depth, I'm popping that onto my mirror mat so this one has got a bit of stability so it's easier to cut into. And then I'm going to take out the centre section, and then we're just going to pop this one behind. So you can choose whether you want to do this with your trimmer or your craft knife. I think I'm going to be absolutely fine on my trimmer because I can see exactly where I'm going. This is the beauty of it. So we're just going to try and stay within that kind of white line that we've got, that dotty detail. And then you can always, if it's not catching 100%, you can just finish it off with your craft knife. But this is the absolute beauty of your trimmer, that you can do things like this so easily and so precise without making a mess. And you can pop that out, and then you can use that. I know, so well, isn't it? And still so even around the sides. And then you could easily use this for another project if you wanted to. But it's so much easier once you've got the stability of this. It just makes it easier to work with. We don't need to mat and layer this one, because this one is just going to go down flat. And we know we've got that little bit. I'm not taking anything off it, because we know we've got that excess when we put the mirror mat on. So I'm just going to try and centralise that. I am putting it to the top so I can put this band across the bottom, so it's further to the top than it is down here. Let's add some foam pads to this piece around the sides, and I think we've got plenty of room for our thicker ones here to give us that really good stable edge. I'm just going to use my excess on the two other sides. Like that. And then we can line this up back against the top here. And it just gives us that lovely little framed effect. Like I said, I would, if I had them now, do as I say, not as I do. Go in with your square dies, or even back in with your trimmer and cut some more layers, and you can pyramage this upcoming out then. But obviously, you want another demo today, don't you? So
there's lots of people wondering whether you've got a cheat sheet of measurements.
Cheat sheet?
Yeah.
No.
I know. I can confirm.
She doesn't.
Cat is using her brain.
Which is a scary thing.
Lots of people blown away by how quickly you remember all of the measurements and where you need to cut everything down to.
It's just practice and time. So I cut this originally to 1 inch by 11 inches, but I think I'm not going to put any detail back on it. So what I'm going to do is add a mirror mat. So instead, I'm going to take 3 notches off each side and then cut a piece of gold to that size instead. So let's go with this one. We'll now take this to 11 by 1. Yeah, and that's always a good tip. If you're not 100% where you're going to go with something, always cut it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
To the biggest measurement first, because you can always cut it down, but you can't put it back together. So let's get this on here. And then this, when we pop it on, should really help these two bits sit in place. And the reason I've gone with this is just I like the contrast again of bringing this back in.
Pretty.
So we're going to pop that over there. So again, let's just add a little bit of glue onto these sections here. Now you might want to hold this in place a little bit if you're doing it.
A little peg.
Yeah, at home. Just so we keep it all in a really nice position. But I do like this little effect where it's hanging off the edges. Just gives it a little bit of something else. That kind of bridge effect is cute. So we're going to pop that there. And then I am just going to go in back to our topper sheet. And we're going to pinch a sentiment. Let's go with On Your Special Day. And we can just pop that in the middle.
Nice.
On a foam pad.
So much love for this card, Cat.
Thank you. But it is everything just works so well together. I don't feel like I should take the credit. I think that beautiful designs and the papers
It
and
is
the
stunning,
gorgeousness.
isn't it? I love that little border. It's so cute. So nice. And you could add acetate to the front
Yep,
of that as well.
absolutely.
Your acetate butterflies. There's loads of different ways you can add bits and pieces to that. Right, Win It Weekly reminder, we're giving away this incredibly massive bundle. I can't believe how huge this is. That's not going through a letterbox. It's massive. 2 people are going to win this at the end of the week. All we need you to do is answer the following question. The Imperial State Crown consists of how many jewels in total? B, A, over 3,000, B, over 2,000, or C, over 4,000. Like, share and comment for your chance to win. We have a few more items to share with you, starting off with our Perfect Verses Positive Vibes paper pad. If you love our Perfect Verses, you are going to absolutely adore this one. We have got another 192 verses for you in here. You're going to get gold and you're going to get silver in this one. There are 24 different verses in total, and you're going to get 4 of each. Now, I can't read this way around because, as we know, I need to go and get my eyes tested, and I still haven't in about 2 years. Do we have another one, Jess? I'll show it you and read it from another one. That's the best way to do it. Let's do it this way around. We have got, do you know what I was thinking then? I was like, I bet these aren't going to be collated in the same way. But they are, it's okay. Let's celebrate something big today. Today, I hope you find happiness in every corner of your world. There is sunshine in my soul today, and I'm going to shine. How nice is that one? Wishing you the most joyous day. May this and every other special, magical... Oh my goodness, why can't I read this? Wishing you the most joyous day. May this and every other be special, magical and unforgettable. There we go. Got there in the end. So you're going to get that in gold and silver. So let's flick through those. Then the next one we have, remember the past with gratitude. Live in the present with enthusiasm. Look forward to the future with confidence. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. May sunshine follow every cloud and rainbows paint your way. Never dwell on your struggles. Don't ask why. Just be thankful for the strength it gave you and the person it made you. That one's really nice. I like that one. We have also got the blessings you seek are often right in front of you if you pause to notice. Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. That is definitely a mantra that I live by.
Yes.
I think we have to be super positive, know things are going to come in time. Good vibes are nature's way of telling you that you are in the right place on the right path. And then, of course, live, laugh, love, which is, I think, is especially in there for Scott, Hobbymaker, actually. It is his favourite saying. Live, laugh, love. Then we've got, if you could see yourself through my eyes, you would know how wonderful you truly are, which I think is definitely something that people need to think about sometimes because we often are very self-critical. If I had a flower for every time you made me smile, I'd have a garden to walk in forever. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are kind, you are resilient, you are capable, you are loved. How special is that one? Anyone can make you happy by doing something special, but only someone special can make you feel happy without doing anything at all. There's so many lovely designs in here. There's loads more as well to share with you, but I'm not going to spoil it because, of course, you're going to love reading them when you get that home. $9.99 if you want to get your brand new Positive Vibes Perfect Verses. But you're not just going to get that. We are going to give you our Butterfly Jewel DL notepad for absolutely free. This is beautiful. You can buy these on their own. They're $5.99. But why would you buy one on its own when you can get it absolutely free? Look how fun these are. Great designs. All of those fantastic colours. A great little addition. You could be using these with your kit to make little notelet sets. fantastic. But if you want to get both of them together, they are going to be $9.99 because that is going to come completely free when you buy your Perfect Verses. So let's recap the main collection today then. You're going to get this absolutely stunning and brand new Butterfly Jewel Topper collection for just $19.99, and it is going to come with your free square little book, 120 sheets included in that one, $9.99. It says show some card models, but I don't think I have any more left to show. Oh, sorry, I've already shown them. Shall we just go to Cat for another demo then?
Yes, please. Okay, where have I put it? I've hid it. It's here in front of me. It's one of those mornings. So we are going to go back to our topper collection and bring in a bit of the acetate this time as well. So we're going to go with our quartz romance. We're going to start with a 5x7 tenfold, and I've not done one of these in a while. I'm going to take the front and we're going to score this down as if we were doing an easel, but it's going to be kind of like a full back easel. So instead we're going to bring this in and push this back like this. So the base of our card is going to stand like this, but we're going to pop some acetate on here. So we are going to take this beautiful design which we've got down the side here, and we will cut this to the full length. We are going to go 5x7 with the design on the right hand side. And then we're just going to affix this to the top part here. We are going to... You are?
The whole card?
The whole card.
Oh, you've got acetate, sorry. I thought you were going to, when you said you were going to stick it, I didn't see the acetate, so I thought you were going to stick the whole piece of A4 on the top of it.
Okay. It's meant to be me that's delirious this morning, but
gosh.
never mind. So we're just going to pop that down there. Don't worry that you've got your tape showing through. We're going to cover all this shortly. So we need to make a base and a mat and layer for that top piece there. So we're going to do 5x7 to the base, and sending my hands. We'll utilise this beautiful design at the bottom here because we're going to be able to see it through the acetate. So let's show it off. Now, when I've popped this on my trimmer, now you'll see it's just going to cut across the wing here, and I've got a tiny little bit of room here. So if I take this away, take this right up to the edge of that butterfly wing there. Okay, technically you're wasting this little strip of card, but just the OCD in me.
It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, it just pushes it along a little bit, so you get both of those in there perfectly. And take that down to 3 notches under the 7, and you still get that beautiful design there. And we'll pop that on. I think what I'm going to do, we'll pop this down, but we'll add that little section that we've taken off to cut it down to size back in, just to add the detail, just because we can, because why not? So even that was originally at the top.
What as well?
There.
I'm thinking while you're crafting this.
Yeah.
How well would this work with like your different colours of mirri?
Yes, absolutely.
Your satin mirri, your regular mirri as well would work really nice with these colours.
Absolutely stunning, and your shimmer card as well.
Yes.
Your shimmer is going to be absolutely perfect. So I'm just adding that back on just as a bit of extra detail, just because we've took it off, but it's so beautiful to waste. So let's add it back in. And then we'll pop this down on the bottom. And we can pop that back in there. And like I said, it's worth adding those things in because you're going to have that kind of peekaboo effect because of the acetate. You want to be able to make the most of your cardstock in the background as well. So now for the top bit, we are going to do another mat and layer. So we know that was half because we folded it in half. So if we do it to 3.5 by 5, which is the width of the
Got
card.
lots of people asking about the Adorable Scorable shimmer card that has gone out of stock already. Unfortunately, I don't think it's something we're going to be getting back in stock because it was a limited print run. However, Amy has shows on Hobby Maker tomorrow, and one of the shows is the Adorable Scorable cardstock. So if you want to grab your hands on that, watch Amy's show tomorrow. I think it is at 2 p.m. tomorrow, and she's got that fantastic shimmer cardstock in, so you'll be able to catch that show and grab yourself that deal. But unfortunately, because it was very limited, we will not be getting that back in stock here at Hunky Dory, but it will be available tomorrow on Hobby Maker, obviously until stock's last, because I think it's going to fly.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a bit cheeky, I'm adding some construction glue, so I've got a bit of wiggle room, but I am adding some tape as well, just for that extra hold, but with it being on acetate. So
that's a good
I'm
idea.
getting the best of both worlds.
Top tip from Cat there.
And then let's go in with oh, I've not brought any in. I'll just use a piece of my card. I was just going to use a bit of my pink paper so it wasn't too heavy on that part there, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll use.
We've got some around.
This. No, let's not break into anything else.
We've got the inserts as well. That gorgeous like marble insert would look really nice.
That would be really good. So we'll just do this section again. I'm just cutting it a tiny, tiny little bit under because we've got to allow for those scores. That's the word. 3.5, not there. So we'll pop that one on. See, my brain's still working with all those measurements, even though
I know
all those numbers. And we'll pop that on. Decorate this section up. I was forgetting about that panel at the back. Again, this is because you can see through, then you want to do that. So we'll pop that in there.
So cute.
And then when it folds back, we've got this. And then we are going to take our topper. Number 1 or number 2? Which do you fancy?
Number 1, I think.
Number 1?
Yeah.
So we will take this out of here. Do you know what? I'm going to be tricksy. What I'm going to do is I am going to mix and match. I'm going to use the like big sentiment topper to go in the centre.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to use this one at the bottom and add in another sentiment over the top to work as my stopper.
She's going all out.
I am going all out. Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. So again, I'm just going to add tape to the top half of my frame. And we'll pop that in the middle like that. We will add a foam pad to the top of the sentiment here, and that can sit in there like that.
I love how many gorgeous like quote sentiments you have in every single topper collection that we've got in this kit. It's really nice.
It is stunning. Then we can pop this down centrally. I have covered those butterflies in the end.
I think it works, you know, though.
Just looks like they're coming out from either one. And then we will use this as our stopper. We've picked up a little bit extra there, but again, more is more, even when it comes to foam pads. And we will pop that across. And I love building toppers and sentiments. And there's loads more there that you could add if you wanted to. But I just think it just gives you a different kind of easel. I love using the acetate so you can see all the cardstock that's on show.
It's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous collection. It's definitely one that you are going to be crafting with for so many different occasions that we have out there. It is beautiful. And thank you, Kat, for all your demos today.
You're welcome.
We have loved them. Right, what do we have left to tell you? Dan and Anne-Marie are back tomorrow. We have more fabulous deals and offers your way, so don't miss that, 10 a.m. And then tomorrow on Hobby Maker, Amy is continuing those celebrations. Again, tomorrow, 2 p.m. If you missed out the chance to get your shimmer here at Hunky Dory, make sure you tune in to their show, because we're going to have it back in stock on Hobby Maker. Again, it is very limited though, so do not miss your chance to get that. At 5 p.m. she's going to have deals on the Prism, and at 7 p.m. we have got brand new duo design paper pads that are also going to be a part of that 100,000k giveaway. There we go. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, guys, and we will see you all very soon.